Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. And oh man, we got another Eldrazi Titan in Magic the Gathering Arena. So today we are going to be playing a KOZILEK, the Great Distortion. This card has recently came out with the other Explorer expansion, and man, it's been great. We are going to be able to cast this card, fully cast this card. So we're gonna play historic mainly because of some cards here, but yeah, it's going to be a historic best of one list with average converted mana cost 4.8. It's gonna have 5 creatures, 31 non-creatures, and 24 lands. Now 4.8 average converted mana cost, a lot of top end as you can see here, and we're playing 24 lands, but there's a good reason for that, and it's because we have a ton of ramp within the list and a ton of stuff that is going to help us fully cast our Eldrazi Titans, Ulamog, and KOZILEK. KOZILEK is, of course, this new card. So let's read KOZILEK, right? It's a 10 mana card that requires you to cast, that has 2 basically not colored mana symbols in its mana cost. So KOZILEK, Great Distortion, says when you cast this card, if you have fewer than 7 cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. So this, as soon as you cast this card, whether it gets countered, whatever it is, you're going to have 7 cards in hand. You're going to draw 7 cards, right? It has Menace, and it has another thing. It says, discard a card with mana value X, counter target spell with mana value X. So let's say your opponent plays a card that is 3 mana. If you discard a 3 mana card, you can counter it. If you discard a 4 mana card, you can counter a 4 mana card, and so on and so on. So great card. Man, I'm really happy about these Eldrazi Titans being in Magic the Gathering Arena. You've seen Ulamog on the channel before, but this is the first time for KOZILEK, and hopefully we get the last one, right? The third one, their big sister, I guess. So hopefully we get that card sometime soon. But yeah, let's get right into the list. How do you fully cast a 10 mana card? Well, you need to ramp a lot, and you need to wipe the board. So initially, you can play this card by not having any colored mana, right? You can play this card with only artifacts in the deck. You can do that. You can get away with doing that, right? But we picked the white color because I wanted board wipes. I wanted to make this list as consistent as possible, and the color white provides you with a ton of options, right? So we start with Birth of Meletis here. It fetches us a plains, 2 mana, a saga, it creates a blocker, and it gains you life. So it's great. Mindstone. Mindstone is the reason why I'm playing Historic instead of Explorer. We don't have Mindstone in Explorer, unfortunately, so you can't really ramp. It's a 2 mana ramp spell that is going to work great with cards like Forsaken Monument here. We also have Search for Glory, so you can search for our Ugins, so you can search for our KOZILEK, so you can search for our Ulamogs. And the nice part about this card is it says a legendary card, right? We can search for our ramp spells like Celestis and like Forsaken Monument, since they're both legendaries. Also, we can search for our land here, a snow-covered land, which we do have. And I'm playing Inspired Idea here. And you can draw 3 cards without having to discard because of Reliquary Tower. Reliquary Tower says you have no maximum hand size. So we're running Reliquary Tower, we're running this combo, Inspired Idea and Reliquary Tower. And it's great. You draw 3 cards just reliably, right? If you have a Reliquary Tower on the battlefield. 2 Celestis to help us ramp, 1 Wandering Emperor. I wanted something that has removal and that gained me life at the same time, and Wandering Emperor is a nice touch here. 4 Keep the Archive. It's an alchemy card that we got from the first ever alchemy set. It basically gives you 2 mana of any combination of colors, and it gives you a card from its spellbook, right? And it's got a ton of options here within the spellbook. So Keep the Archive is an amazing card to basically help us ramp. The only thing is, it gives you mana of any color. It doesn't give you non-colored mana, so it doesn't work well with Forsaken Monument. Even Celestis doesn't work well with Forsaken Monument, but our lands do. So our lands give us not colored mana, or non-colored mana, or non-generic mana, whatever you want to call it. So they work great with Forsaken Monument. And when we get to Forsaken Monument here, it says whenever you tap a permanent for non-colored mana, add an additional 1. So whenever you tap a land that has non-colored mana, you're tapping it for 2 mana initially. So Forsaken Monument is a key card to help us cast our big stuff like Ugin, the Spirit Dragon, KOZILEK, and Ulamog. Our board wipes of choice are, of course, Doomscar. You can cast this card as early as turn 3. Doomscar rotated out of a standard, but it's still playable in Historic and Explorer. So Doomscar is, of course, going to be my first choice. Alright, we get to Farewell here, and Farewell is obviously a very good card. There's a lot of things that you can use the Farewell on, so you get to exile just a bunch of things that people are basically playing within, you know, the Historic ladder. And we get to our top end here. Ugin, obviously one of my most favorite cards of all time. It's a game ender, so why not have it in a deck like this that can ramp and hard cast it reliably. And we get to KOZILEK and Ulamog. You've seen Ulamog on my channel before, like I mentioned, but KOZILEK is just a ton of fun of because the deck revolves around KOZILEK. We wanted to see it the most, and we wanted to cast it the most, and just have fun with this new card, basically. Within the mana base, very straightforward. We have 2 Blast Zones, 2 Field of Ruins for all the mana lands. Radiant Fountain here gains me 2 life every time it enters the battlefield. Reliquary Tower, an obvious combo with Inspired Idea here, and also, you know, just a good non-generic land or non-colored land here for me to have. 10 snow-covered plains, and the majority is snow-covered because we have the majority of our cards are white. We need the plains for Birth of Melitez, for Doomscar, and so on, right? And 2 snow-covered islands for Inspired Idea. Not that you really need it. Maybe you can cut the islands here. You can provide colors within Celestis and Key to the Archive, but I wanted to have something here that's more reliable, right? So that does it for the list. It's a very, very fun list. It makes for amazing gameplay. I've had a ton of fun playing this list, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. If you do, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Let me know if you want to see more Historic and Explorer content, by the way, and if not, well, you know, I'm still gonna feature it every now and then. And yeah, that does it for me. Enjoy the gameplay, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Okay, bye. All right, what is this? 2 Ugins, no ramp, but a Doomscar and a Birth of Melitez, so let's keep this. Let's try it. All right, Forsaken Monument, but we need ramp, so hopefully we can draw into it, right? Okay, but the Birth of Melitez should be good here. Okay, get a snow-covered plains. Okay, well, this should be really interesting. Okay. Well, I mean, our opponent is playing slow, so that's good for us, right? Shieldred. Yikes. Alright. Well. Alright, let the Shieldred survive for now. Like, I really don't care that much. Phyrexian Arena though, huh? Phyrexian Arena. Okay. Well, we're getting close to this Ugin, so we have 2 Ugins, so you need more than 1 Thoughtseize. They probably have it, don't they? Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Sure. Ugin is a game ender. Man, I missed this card. I really missed it. Alright, well now we're in a terrible spot. Because they can easily remove this Ugin, right? Yep, as so. We need to draw a KOZILEK here so we can refuel. Alright, Key to the Archive. What do we get? I'm gonna get, I don't know, counterspell? Sure. Okay. Another Phyrexian Arena, okay. Sure. KOZILEK, what a draw. What a draw. Holy. Alright. Draw a million cards. Just like that. And let's search for his brother Ulamog. GG's. First game, huh? With KOZILEK? Sign me up. What a card. Alright. Well, we can get the white source through Celestis, so let's go. And there's a possibility that we draw it as well. We don't have a board wipe though, so this hand is kind of scary. Yep, turn one play from our opponent. Devastating. Absolutely devastating. Okay, well, we've got nothing so far. Our mana is kind of screwing us. But it should be okay for now. Clothis? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Nothing from our opponent, huh? Discarding a Forsaken Monument feels bad, but hey, you know, like, what can you do? Open mana, huh? Open mana. Alright. Yikes, that feels bad, right? They didn't have anything. Yikes. Alright. I thought they would hold up a counterspell. I was wrong, I guess. Expressive Iteration. I really want them to tap out here. Symmetry Sage. What are you playing, friend? Okay, well. They're not gonna kill us. There's nothing that I want to discard, to be honest. Ooh, we drew Ulamog as well. That has to be good. Alright, I think we go for Forsaken Monument here. If we go for Forsaken Monument, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have Ugin next turn. Yeah. Unless they find a way to remove this Forsaken Monument, which would be pretty bad for us, but... That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they're gonna remove this monument. And we discarded another one. Feels kind of bad. Halana and Delena. What a weird pile. Slow, but creature heavy though. Okay, well, Ugin should be a mess here. Nice. Ugin resolves. Good game indeed. And we have Ulamog next turn as well. Yeah, that's fine. There's plenty of Ugins here. You haven't even seen KOZILEK yet, so... Exile their green source. Nice, they've had enough. GG's. Alright. Can we get to this Forsaken Monument? And how good is it with no colorless mana? This should be a challenge. well, we drew the colorless mana, so should be pretty decent. That's the only thing about Forsaken Monument, is the fact that you don't have a lot of colorless mana in this list. And it's because I am running other stuff, right? Okay. They're ramping, which is kind of scary. They might be an Ultimatum deck. They do seem like an Ultimatum deck. Yikes. Okay. Our ramp is extremely slow here. That's fine. I'm not under any threats anyway. Growth Spiral. Okay, they're digging for lands here. They seem to have found one. Yeah, let's just go for it. We only have one roadside reliquary here, but I want to have the farewell ready. Okay, friend. Are you going to cast an ultimatum? I wonder how, like, the ultimatum decks do in best of one. Don't seem that good, right? You have to spend the majority of your turns basically ramping. But we will lose, right? If they hit the right combination of cards, we just lose. We just need to put Orange Epiphany back into their deck. Let's see what they got. Thought Distortion, huh? Okay, well, we can survive this. So the Titan is going to kill the Monument. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, unfortunate, but can't have him have Thought Distortion, right? They kill all of our hand here. Sure. Okay. They can cast stuff for free. That's the scary part about Omniscience here. Our set. Our set is the best card against KOZILEK, right? Because we can't draw. We need an Ugin. Key to the Archive. Yeah. It sounds very good for you, opponent. Alright, well. Oh, come on. This is what you got off of the key?
I have just the trick for this.
Wow. Yeah, they want to keep casting stuff with this Omniscience here.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
Okay, are we ever going to get a turn? I don't know. KOZILEK. Okay, well. Enchantments, creatures. We need an Ugin here desperately. I think we're going to die to the Sorin here. Can't believe you're running Sorin in this list. We don't even get to draw, bro. We don't get to draw, bro. Decline. Thanks to the Snar set. Just quite annoying. Alright. Another ultimatum, bro.
You wish to know my secrets?
They're gonna get another Titan. Yeah, we can't win this. Mainly because they put Narset down, right? All non-creature, non-land cards from that player's hand and graveyard. And Liliana, Dreadhorde General. Well. Huh. Alright. Put Vorinclex back.
Warrior Queen Necromancer has a nice ring to it.
I mean, they can just kill us next turn with the Sorin, unless we gain life with the Forsaken Monument here, but what I really need is an Ugin off the top. That's what I really need.
Good help is easy to find in war.
An Ugin off the top would be just absolute perfection for me.
I have practiced against many foes like you.
Alright, another Narset. Man, this list cannot be good. Cannot be good. The amount of ramp and planeswalkers that they have in a 60 card list, I mean, this list would be insane if it was an 80 card Yorion list. Yeah, we didn't draw good. Well, are we gonna die? They attack us. They ultimate the Sorin. How do we buy back a turn? How do we buy back a turn? Ah, I forgot, bro. How do we buy a turn? Alright. Can't believe I'm discarding a KOZILEK. I just wanted to buy myself a single turn. Just one turn.
Own your prowess.
I think we bought ourselves a turn if they ultimate the Sorin. But this has to count. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can have this for 4 mana. That's what you're telling me, huh? Okay, discarded Shadow's Verdict. Approach of the Second Sun. Okay. This is getting really scary. And they keep drawing with the Sorin. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Hydroid Krasis.
For knowledge, a fair trade.
Rise and shine.
Alright, we said this is 3. Decline. Farewell. Farewell. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we spend 3 mana to get a... Yeah, they're going to ultimate the... okay. 2, 3... Search for Glory. Get me an Ugin. And then Blast Zone. Right? Won't get rid of the Narset, but it'll buy us some time. So what if they hit us with the Sorin? That's 13 damage. We'll be down to 5. They won't be able to finish us. Right? They will not be able to finish us. Alright, let's just go for it. I don't want to take that much damage from the Soren.
Things have not gone my
Kill
way.
the keys as well. GG's. Easy as that. I can't believe, bro, that the only way they win is against a slow decks. Like, this is the only way. How are you going to run so many expensive spells and expect to even play the game? Like, thought distortion, like time. Well, I guess they got the time warp over there, but they have Vorinclex, they have emergent ultimatums, titans, omniscience. How do you play in best of one? Makes no sense. All right, well, slow, huh? Extremely slow, but we have 2 towers and a Forsaken Monument. But yeah, what we don't have is a board wipe, a Doomscar. Okay, wonder what that is. Alright, well, ramp is good. Ramp is always good. I'm happy that we drew Mindstone. Cold Steel Heart, they're ramping as well, so I wonder what that is. I wonder what we're playing against. Actually, I have no idea, and it makes me kind of scared. Alright. I guess someone is working at our house. Okay. Well. Smothering Tithe, huh? You're really ramping. Well, what are we doing this turn? I guess they can create a treasure token this turn, because we need to put this Forsaken Monument down. Yeah, we have to put this down. There's no other way about it. I guess next turn we can pay some mana, unless we want to cast something here. Another Smothering Tithe. So that's all you're doing? Alright, can we actually cast a Ugin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we can. So 5, 6, right? Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, you can have your treasure. Sure, sure, sure. We might be playing against a... We're gonna go -4. GG's. Nobody likes Ugin. The best card ever. We're opening with a KOZILEK with 0 ramp. But we have Doomscar, Wandering Emperor, and Search for Glory, so very slow hand. Usually I don't keep a hand like this, but our deck barely has any 2 drops anyway. Yeah, great start from our opponent. I think this is the best card in Historic and Explorer, to be honest. Because it's just so powerful having a turn 1 ramp. Something Standard will never see. It's too good for Standard. Oh, it's elves? I need to foretell as soon as possible then. Okay. The nice part is these Search for Glories can... Okay. They can search for our ramp cards because they're legendaries, right? Celestis, stuff like that. Yeah, let's gain some life. Oh, that's a collected company? GG's. Okay. Hmm. Has to be the monument here, right? Yeah, that's a... I actually forgot about collected company. See what they get. No more board wipes for us. Oh, that is really good. That is just really good. Yeah, it's really hard to beat a deck like this. Really, really hard. You need to have like a hand filled with board wipes, and even then they have collected company, right? Okay. Hopefully they don't play anything. Yeah, that's another collected company here. I'm pretty sure they can kill this, right? Okay. It's not. Okay. They're just holding back. If they have Beseju, that would be terrible. But they're holding back. It's not another company. I tested to see if they had any priority hold. Okay. Green spells you control can't be countered. You can put +1/+1 counters on it. But we have Farewell, so this should be pretty terrible for our opponent. We also have KOZILEK. But KOZILEK by itself, they can get around KOZILEK, right? So ideally, we would want to cast KOZILEK after the Farewell. Okay. They're thinking about it. They did. All right. Let's gain some life. Pretty good. We still have an Emperor in hand, so... Alright. With mana value 6 or greater, reveal it, put it into your hand. Alright, so this searches for a creature, or a Crater Hoof, okay? Yikes. But they don't have, they gain Trample, but not... Can they actually cast it at 6? So 4 mana. Okay. Alright, pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. We need to gain life, right? If we cast the Celestis, that can gain us life, but I want to gain life with Search for Glory. And get an Ugin. Okay. Let's see if they can cast this Crater Hoof. Sure. Yep. They were successful. Alright. Close, but not close enough, friend. Not close enough. That's 1, 3, 3. What a battle. What a game it's been. Absolutely insane. We need to gain as much life as possible here. What a game it's been. We both used our best cards in this game. That's just insane. Alright, let's draw some cards. We can counter stuff with KOZILEK here. But it's pretty much game, right? If they don't top deck good, yeah. What a game, wow. Nice. Alright. Yikes. What is this hand? I'm gonna have to mulligan that, unfortunately. This is much, much better. Put Ulamog back. We are on the play, so let's go. Let's try to ramp up. Do our thing here. Alright. Mindstone has priority over the Birth of Meletis, even though it's a saga and it takes a while, but we need to ramp, right? Oh, I should have played the key here. What am I doing? Yikes, that's a misplay. But we can have Ugin really, really quickly, right? We play the key next turn, then we search for glory, and we can get Ugin down quickly. Alright.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows like
They're playing Liliana, that's really funny. Okay, we need something to discard for this Liliana, right? Time Warp. Yikes, that's pretty good. But what do we discard for this Liliana? And how can you pass up a Time Warp? We need Search for Glory so we can get Ugin, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, huh? Okay. Sure. The problem is, like, we can't really play anything even next turn.
One of your friends has to leave.
Okay, that's pretty good. Buys us some time. Oh, but they're going after my artifacts? Of course. Field of Ruin. Alright, I'm game. Okay, they're on high alert now. We have Ugin mana, so make it count, opponent. I kept the land in hand on purpose. Hopefully they don't have another Liliana here, that would suck. Alright. We drew KOZILEK, so... yikes, okay. I think we played it pretty well, despite the fact that they kept mana open over and over and over. Legions to Ashes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Get me a Forsaken Monument. We need to get this KOZILEK down so we can draw some cards, right? Decline. Alright, getting the KOZILEK down sounds fun. Nice, look at this card draw. Alright, we need to keep stuff in hand. I'm gonna put the Roadside Reliquary down. Yeah, 2 and 3 mana stuff sounds good. And we drew another Ugin. So we can counter something, right? Counter something that threatens the KOZILEK. Oh, it's a 4 mana thing. Okay, that we can't counter. That's fine. I mean, we can't counter that, yeah, obviously. Another KOZILEK. GG's. Yeah. That has to be good. And we have the reliquary, so we have no maximum hand size. This should be quite insane. Where is your discard now, friend? Where is your Mardu control list? Alright. Okay, I'm game. Sure. We're gonna pick two. We're gonna counter this. I don't want them to go wide on me, even though this has menace. This is the perfect creature for them to have. Yeah, GG's. That was good. Nice. Alright. Interesting hand. Not a very good one, but it's got some pieces, right? Forsaken Crossroads. They untapped it. Yeah, turn one play. Perfect for them. Perfect. Alright, well, we drew our second farewell without decent mid-game ramp. Well, I guess Forsaken Monument, but Enchantments. Enchantments is something that we definitely can beat. Man, I need another white source, don't I? Yeah. Missing a land drop here sucks. Alright. Let's see it. I think this might be a combo deck. Something that has to do with this card. I think it might be. Shroud. Okay. Nice. That's a draw. Do we wait? Yeah. Why not? Get the Forsaken Monument down, even though they might have removal for it. But we're getting close to this farewell nonetheless, so... Okay. Draw a card. Okay. Opponent, you're not applying enough pressure, sadly. Nice. Alright. Let's end this. Enchantments, right? They can search their library with the Sterling Grove here. Yep. But they're about to lose their board. They search their library for a Banishing Light on the Forsaken Monument. That's something we're gonna have to farewell. Yeah. I remember when I used to play Banishing Light. That's fine. Alright. I'm gonna hold off for a bit on this farewell. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we're getting close to this KOZILEK. Yeah, next turn I'm definitely going to farewell here, so we can cast this KOZILEK already. Alright, we need to cast this KOZILEK, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. We drew a ton of lands here, which is really unfortunate. Another Sterling Grove. They're going to draw a million cards here. So I'm guessing we need an Ugin. That's fine. That's fine. Should be okay. Alright, Search for Glory is perfect here. because we can get an Ugin, right? An Ugin can get rid of these really bad enchantments. This should be game, right? Alright. We go -3. They search. Are we going to search for removal here? Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Sure. What are you getting? KOZILEK? But you're dead to KOZILEK. GG's. Man, that was really good. That was really fun. Alright, well, we have Doomscar to stall until we find some ramp. Okay. What are we playing against? Soul Warden, sure. Okay. Well, Search for Glory should find us something interesting, something that can ramp us pretty well. But they have access to white color, right? And they can easily remove that something. Curse of Leeches. Okay. Sure. Alright. What do we get? Probably Forsaken Monument. Celestis. Okay. We're gaining life, so I'm not really worried, like, at all, actually. Yep. There's gonna be a lot of damage here, but we're still up on life points, so this should be an easy matchup for us. Sucks that that's dodging the stuff, right? Okay. Whenever you gain life, put a +1 counter. Can we afford to take more damage? Alright. Sure. I don't want to take more damage. I don't want to take a lot of damage, so... Yes, it's a turn to play the Forsaken Monument, but if they have removal for it, then we pretty much just wasted our turn, right? Okay. Just kill their hopes for a bit. We can play Forsaken Monument the next turn, and then we can easily resolve something here. Even though they're going to draw a card with Gix here. Kind of sucks for us, but hey, what can you do? Cleric class. Alright. Okay. I had to exile the castle here because it can just make creatures in the long run and block the KOZILEK, right? And certainly block the Ulamog, so we're not threatening them at all. They can have removal for this Ulamog, even though it has indestructible. It did its job. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay, good to know. Let's see how they want to block this first. This is going to be half 20 of their cards. So let's take a look, right? Curse of Leeches, Veto. Yeah, like a life gain. Slow. Voice of the Blast, yeah, it's a life gain deck. Orzhov, life gain. Do you want to block, friend? Would you like to block? Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, we can easily play Mind Stone. And then play KOZILEK, right? I think opponent though is thinking about scooping it up though.